Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. Since we last spoke to you, we've had quite a lot happening, haven't we? I'm sure we had the walk, which we informed you about, which was from Charing Cross to Hove, and that was in 26 hours, and that was 58 miles. And it was
It was really, really tough.
It was good fun, but it was absolutely exhausting.
Yeah, it was strange. We got the minibus up. Somebody drove the minibus that actually followed us down, obviously in case anybody had an accident. And as we were driving up there, a friend of mine said, "You do realise, of course, we've got to walk all this way back," and it didn't kind of sink in properly until we got out at Charing Cross. And then we started walking across London, past Big Ben. Which bridge did we go? Was it Westminster Bridge?
Yeah.
Westminster Bridge. It was walking all night. Well, actually there were a few injuries. The tops of my thighs were really, really uncomfortable. And unfortunately we had somebody from the PE department who told me exactly how to massage them just to keep going. Her knee, unfortunately, she was very worried was going to lock, so we had to keep stopping quite a bit for her to tend to that. Your feet?
My feet were absolutely awful. And it was so frustrating because I had no aches and pains anywhere else. I guess it would be like being disqualified for a marathon because you've got an earache. It was, my legs were fine, but my feet just blistered unimaginably on the balls of my feet, so there was no real way of getting rid of that pain bar lancing it, because even though I was to take my shoes off and walk on the grass, I'm still stepping on that same
And there wasn't much
pressure
grass to
point.
step on, actually, because we did on road most of it.
Yeah, so it's taken me personally about, well, over a week now to actually be able to walk without any pain.
And then what happened when we got back, we were within about 2 miles, we knew exactly where we were, and it was a sort of long road coming back down to the school. And we didn't know what kind of reception we were going to get when we got back. And they were we found out later, they were trying to stall us from getting back to the school, because they had something planned for us, and you were getting quite annoyed because you just wanted to get back.
Yeah, because we were waiting for people and waiting for the person who was doing all the navigation, and he said, "No, we've got to wait for him." And I was like, "Why? The school is there.
We know our way.
We don't need to wait for him. Honestly, it's absolutely fine. I can do that. Please let me walk."
Yeah, so one of the people we went with then phoned the head of school and said, "I really can't stall these people anymore." Yeah. What we came back to was just...
It was amazing.
Unbelievable. Yeah. They've got the whole school out, so you're talking 1,400 plus staff, maybe 1,600 people were on the front field waving and cheering us on. It was the most emotional moment I've ever had, I have to say.
It was amazing.
We'll put the Just Giving link up if anybody did want to donate. We're up to just over 2,900, so we're really pleased with that.
Yeah, thank you to everyone that has donated.
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. It makes it so worthwhile.
Great.
And then in other news, we went to the House of Lords on Thursday.
We did.
I've been awarded a British Citizen Award, which I was absolutely thrilled with. So we were asked up to the House of Lords to have tea, and after that we went an open top bus. So they'd laid on special buses for us, which was great. We went through London, and then I can't remember where the last place was that we went.
It was in Westminster somewhere, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then there was an evening of certificate presentations, and this was all done by, some people will know, Matt Allwright, who does the show Road Traders. I'm sure abroad won't have heard of it, but there's one of Miles's really
I just
like
kept binge watching it at uni because it was so easy to watch, and someone had graciously uploaded all of it on YouTube.
Yeah, so that was really good, but it was difficult because I first thought I'll have somebody come up on the stage, and Cressy said, "Do you want me to come up?" And I said, "No, I've really got to do this on my own." There were quite a lot of people there, and I thought maybe I'll take Miles, but then Miles said, "No, you need to do this on your own." So I did, and I was quite tearful. They're hard, it's lovely to get them, but they're really hard, and Matt sort of mouthed to me, "Are you sure you're going to be okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I was," but it kind of brings it all back home to me, what all these awards are about, and quite frankly, obviously I'd rather have Charlotte than... It's a privilege to have them, but wish she was back here. But anyway, it was okay. Yeah. And so we're off on April the 8th for Nala's awards, so we'll just see how she does. Of course, she's here again, so we'll see how she does in her award ceremony. A lot of people have said, "You've taken the cat." No, no way. Not at the hotel. I don't think she'd be a seasoned traveller. So we'll do a video after the 8th, I think is a Thursday, so we'll probably do it the weekend afterwards and let people know how she got on. So we thought we'd do, people seem to quite like the Q&A, we quite enjoy doing them. So these are just random stuff I've picked off the internet. Sorry, but it's absolutely covered in hair because of the cat. It's molting like anything. So Mars will help me with these ones. Mars doesn't even know the questions, makes it more fun. Okay, so what did she put on her bed?
Charlotte put on her bed
Cushions.
cushions, the cuddly toys she had, the, which ones? Monty the penguin.
Roland Rat.
Roland Rat.
And Mickey Mouse ears.
Mickey Mouse.
She always had loads and loads of stuff all over her bed actually. She was very particular about the way that it was made and it was laid out as well, and she was forever buying new duvet covers. That was the other thing. And in fact I've got the last one that she bought and Miles actually said to me it's the worst one to put on because it's got these ties on it.
That's ridiculous, it's just like something on a sailing ship. It's like rigging, it's got so many things you've got to tie up, it's ludicrous.
It's a really nice duvet cover. What was the size of her bed? That was
single then double.
Yeah, she always liked to have a double bed. When did she normally go to sleep? She went to sleep quite early. She always did. Before she had the cancer, she would go to bed about 9, simply because it was so hard with her anxiety disorder. She was just worn out every day. Especially
she was quite a good sleeper anyway, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She didn't have the problems that you and I have. You can get sleep, but wake up really early. I can't get sleep. I find it really difficult to get sleep.
Yeah, I wake up at 4 o'clock every morning, regardless. I'm so used to it now that it's just the norm for me. Did she ever cry in public? I don't think that she did actually. Not that I can recall.
Yeah, she did once actually. I remember that. It was when I went into town with her and she was quite ill at the time.
Yeah.
We had different ideas of what we wanted to do. I wanted to go to Pizza Express to get something to eat, and Charlotte didn't want to because it was too early, and I think it kind of just got a bit too much for her.
Yeah, she was quite poorly at the time. This was, I think, in October or so. How long could she stay without having a bath?
Not very long.
Not very long, no. Baths were a big, big part of her life. She would have a bath daily, that was a highlight, and always off to buy bath bombs and things. Did she dress up for Halloween when she was a child?
Yeah.
Yeah, they both did. I think you used to go around this sort of area, didn't you?
Not the most lively area, but...
Yeah, for some reason she really used to like Halloween because she used to buy all those tea light things, didn't she? In the shape of cauldrons. She used to get quite excited about it. Was she lazy? No, I don't think she was quite. She was what I call a willing worker. If I was pottering around in the garden, she'd always come out and help. No, she worked hard. She was always doing something. She was always offering to help as well. Her favourite cereal, I think the one that she would probably never have again, would never have had again, was cornflakes, because when she was really, after the radiotherapy and chemo, etc., she had to, that was all she could eat for 8 months was cornflakes, and I don't think she could ever eat those again. Was she always nice to people, and did she expect something in return?
Yes, to the first question, no to the latter.
Yeah, definitely. What was her dream job as a child? I think she would have liked to be in a vet.
No, she wanted to be a Disney star.
Oh, did she?
Well, that's her big dream, as if a lot of boys' dreams to be a footballer. I suppose I think a lot of people have that kind of age. She wanted to act on Disney Channel, and then presumably follow into a musical career, which is what a large proportion of those actresses seem to do.
Please. What was her most favourite scene from the movie?
Probably the scene in Step Brothers with the bunk bed.
Oh right, okay.
And the bunk bed collapses.
Yeah, she was into all that. That actually is a good movie as well. Favourite number? I think one of my favourite numbers 4, and I think she just quite liked 4 because I liked 4. She never actually said what her favourite number was. But you both have this thing in the car, I don't know whether you still have it, with the volume.
I never had that.
It's Charlotte, wasn't it?
She's one of those people that had to have it on an even number on the volume on the telly and stuff. But quite a lot of people have that.
Yeah, I remember her saying
I
that to
never
me.
minded.
Was she more likely to avoid conflict or engage it head on?
Engage it.
Yeah, always. Did she carry a donor card?
Yes.
She did, and she was very proud of that donor card, but unfortunately, because her body was saturated with chemotherapy, etc., and the tumour, they didn't use anything. Did she sleep with the lights on or off? Off. Well, when they were small, there used to be a red light at the end of the corridor. You were talking about that yesterday.
Mm.
Yeah, it was just thought it was a softer light.
Yeah, it's scary down the end of the house.
Had she ever urinated in a pool?
Well, she did
Centre
something
Park.
else in Centre Park, didn't she? She cleared the whole facility out.
She was only about
Yeah,
3.
she did it number 2.
Yeah, and that was it. They
Quite
had to
impressive.
close the whole children's area.
Biohazard for about a week.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember that. How often did she read the newspaper and which paper?
She didn't read the newspaper, but she read the Mail Online, Daily
She's
Mail.
very keen on that.
Because it had a lot of, what should we say, easy to read articles.
Yeah, and the
Quite
showbiz.
sensationalist.
Yeah, showbiz.
Yes,
she
the
liked.
showbiz stuff she liked. I don't think she was really into the actual news, but she liked the way the Daily Mail handled the celebrity.
Very
Yes.
much. What did you both call your grandparents?
Mama and Papa.
Yeah, and then there was Grandma,
And
and Granddad, and there's only Grandma alive now. What flavour tea did she enjoy? Oh, she used to, I hate it, that green tea.
I don't drink it.
Mars has never had tea, have you? You've never even tried it. That green tea for people, I know some people love it, I absolutely hate it, but she really liked green tea. What was the best compliment she ever received? I think one of the nicest things that somebody ever did, she was quite, she wasn't well at the time, and we were up at the Marsden, and it was near Christmas, and this man came out, I never forgot it, with his daughter who was about 10, who clearly had cancer, obviously, that's why we were up there, and he just looked at her and he said, you're such a pretty young woman, and promptly gave her a £50 note and said, go and treat yourself, and with that she went to buy a Christmas tree. So that was really nice. And the last one is, what was the name of her favourite restaurant?
I don't know.
Donatello's.
Oh, Donatello's,
She'd
yeah.
like that. It's a sort of it's a restaurant in Brighton, which is it's kind of cheap and cheerful food. The food's okay. It's very, very, very popular
Yeah.
over here. It's always absolutely fully booked, but it's kind of they get people in and out fairly quickly. But it's not.
Yeah.
It's not bad food.
Well, she spent a lot of time in Nando's, I think, didn't she?
Oh, Nando's actually,
Yeah,
she
no
quite
idea.
liked as well.
Mm.
Any restaurant, to be honest. And that is about it for this week, otherwise this video will be too long. Just like to thank everybody for tremendous comments again. As always, yes, I do read every single one. Brilliant news that we're still getting subscribers, which is really lovely, and we're very, very grateful. Hopefully we'll have some news from Kings before too long. We're just waiting on a couple of things at the moment before we actually say anything. But we hope to see you in August, and hopefully this pussycat might win something.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching.